Hi, I am attorney Diana Vargas, and this video will inform you about what the requirements for deferred action are, and will tell you a little bit more about what deferred action is. So first we will go through 1. What is deferred action? 2. How did the executive order change deferred action? And 3. What are the requirements for deferred action? So what is deferred action? Deferred action gives individuals a work permit which is good for 3 years and also relief from deportation for those 3 years. After the 3 years are up, one can then renew the work permit and continue receiving work authorization. What deferred action is not is it does not give you legal status in this country. It is only a temporary measure to provide relief from deportation and work authorization. How did the executive order of November 20th, 2014 change deferred action? Well, it expanded the class of individuals who were eligible for deferred action by eliminating the requirement that you had to be born prior to June 15th of 2007. Before, you had to prove that you were born before that date to qualify for deferred action, and now anyone can qualify. So it doesn't matter if you are 30 years old, 35 years old, or 40 years old. So long as you meet the other requirements of deferred action, it does not matter how old you are on this present date. How else did it change? It also expanded the class of individuals that can qualify. Before, you had to prove that you arrived prior to June 15th of 2007. Now, you just have to prove that you arrived prior to January 1st of 2010. So people that arrived before January 1st of 2010, but after June 15th of 2007 are eligible for deferred action under the Changed Act. Okay, so now that we know what deferred action is, what are the requirements to qualify for deferred action for childhood arrivals, also known as DACA? First of all, there are 4 specific requirements, and we will go through them in order. The first requirement is that you had to have arrived in the United States prior to turning 16. Not on your 16th birthday, not when you were 17, prior to turning 16. Unfortunately, if you arrived even on the day that you turned 16, you are no longer eligible for deferred action. You also have, the second requirement is that you were in the United States since January 1st of 2010, not January 2nd of 2010, and not 2012 or 2013. You have to have arrived prior to January 1st of 2010 and continuously resided here. If you have left the United States during any period, make sure to contact an attorney right away. The third requirement is an educational requirement. You must either be currently enrolled in school, have a high school diploma, GED, or be an honorably discharged veteran of the Armed Forces or U.S. Coast Guard. The fourth requirement is that you must have a minimal criminal history. This means that you have no felonies, no significant misdemeanors, or that you do not have 3 or more regular misdemeanors on your record. You might be asking, well, what's a significant misdemeanor and how is it different than a regular misdemeanor? Significant misdemeanors are those which involve domestic violence, sexual abuse or exploitation, unlawful possession or use of a firearm, drug distribution or drug trafficking, or driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs. If you have any criminal history, please do not hesitate to contact an experienced attorney right away. So there you have it. What is deferred action? It is work authorization for 3 years and relief from deportation. And there are 4 requirements. So long as you meet the 4 requirements and are currently over 15 years of age or in deportation proceedings, you should talk to an attorney to apply for DACA. The new changes will be implemented starting February 18th, 2015. That is the day in which USCIS will begin accepting applications. Prior to this day, you can still have your documents translated, such as your birth certificate or any other documentation that you may have that is in Spanish or in some other foreign language. And you can also start collecting proof that you have been in the United States since January 1st of 2010. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact my office at 909-55-HELP-YOU. That's 909-554-3578. And I will gladly assist you with any questions you may have. Thank you.